Welcome back to Game Over, guys.
A twist has occurred.
There was a girl, Mademoiselle, who was in a great deal of debt.
Everyone has debt these days, monsieur.
Indeed, but this particular Mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. The Mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you are owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I am owed from your parents. With no alternative options, the Mademoiselle accepted. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish, archaic notions of chivalry, heard the Mademoiselle's story. The knight knew that the murder was inevitable,
I'm poking his eye.
but he saw a way to take the fall in the Mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur?
I understand, monsieur, but to be honest, it was not the subtlest of allegory.
Storytelling was never my strong suit. But I'm glad that you're seeing things from my perspective. Hopefully, that sheds some light on the situation.
Stupid swan. Buying chocolate and poisoning people.
Mm-hmm.
If I may ask, monsieur, why did you not just go to the police with the information you had?
Police are not always an option. What is a man to do when the justice system itself is the problem?
Well, I'll let you know when I figure it out, monsieur.
Dwell on it. Perhaps we should talk about something else in the meantime.
What is your real name?
It's in a name. It's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today I'm Juan Carrito, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow I may be Bruno Rayer, a pauper living under a bridge of the Seine. Seine. That doesn't change who I am or what I do.
That really doesn't answer my question.
No, I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Mr. Falcon. I
How
suppose that you already know my real name. Business card? Renard.
I wanted to call him Don Quixote. You are Renard Vulp, private investigative.
Very astute, and you are Mr. Falcon, private defense attorney.
We both have privates, yes.
That wasn't always your name, was it, Mr. Falcon? Just like me, you know how to adopt a new persona on a whim.
You changed your name, Falcon? I didn't know that.
This isn't about me. Juan, Renard, whatever your name is.
What's your name?
We're trying to uncover the truth. You see?
Of course. So, what truth is it that you are attempting to uncover, Mr. Falcon?
That's all. I don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned all we can for now.
Really? I don't feel like we've learned anything.
Well, Mr. Falcon, before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for winter?
Whether the birds have flown south? What is that, some sort of code?
Something like that, but rest assured, monsieur, that this does directly pertain to the case.
Well, if I have the time, I'll be sure to let Mercy know. Let's make a move, Sparrowson. Trial day is approaching.
Right!
Uh-oh. I feel like we have accomplished nothing.
We've... Oh boy. Well,
This isn't going to take any time.
That's
so we
true,
can...
there's no clock next to it. Falcon, what are you doing? It's trial day!
Oh, right, what was I thinking? Oh, shit.
You're gonna be late.
Boy, oh boy!
Uh-oh. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the doors of the tribunal to grant instance.
Are you feeling nervous, Falcon?
Nope. Actually, I said we might have a candle on the case. All the pieces are coming together.
Awesome! Let's demolish that pompous prosecutor with walls of evidence! All of our miraculous piles of evidence! Look at all the evidence we have!
You're gonna hang the fox. Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order.
Absolutement. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial.
Ah, such confidence. That's magnificent to see. And bringing the truth to light, you say, an admirable goal. No more jousting at imaginary giants. Al, you can see. Cease your yammering. The door's opening. Here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon.
We will! Are we ready?
Yeah.
Well, then.
Totally. Boy, this is gonna be painful. Are we gonna replay if we fuck it up royally?
No. We only charge forward. Such is the way of reality. JJ.
You.
Nervous?
Why would I be nervous? I am not nervous. I'm as calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. This whole courtroom is nervous!
Whoa! Call your feathers, Falcon!
Oh, terrible. You can't even maintain a stone facade. I thought this trial would be a perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. But if this is how you act before the trial's even started...
Why, you pompous tail posture perfect...
Oh.
Who's this?
Order, order, let's all settle down. Court is now in session.
Falcon!
This is a mistake.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Is it me? Does the primary judge look hairier today?
That's a different judge to the one who presided over Dame Cataline's trial, you doofus.
Oh! Still, it's a little strange, isn't it?
It is a little, I suppose.
Judge Maxine has gone on temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs. But rest assured, assessors, prosecutor, defense, and members of the jury that I am more than qualified to fill his shoes.
Enjoy that feeling in your throat tomorrow, bro.
Without further ado, let's get this show underway. This is the trial of Prince Juan Garrido, who stands accused of murdering Major Howell and of conspiring to murder the king himself. Roll call.
The defense is present and ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Good. Very good. I expect this to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy. Well said, Your Honor. I expect that once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, this trial will be over in 5 minutes.
5 minutes!
He's just messing with your head, Falcon! Keep it together!
So we're all on the same page. Excellent, prosecutor. Please call your first witness to the stand. Very well, I call the police officer who investigated the crime scene. I call Inspector Just Valetti. Step up to the stand, Inspector, and recite the oath.
I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Please recite your name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Inspector Just Valetti. I am a servant to the law, a scourge of the gutter rats.
That'll do, Inspector. We've all heard your monologue before.
Whoa! Cocorico's really going for the speed record, isn't he?
Yeah, you can tell us what you witnessed on the morning of the 7th January.
Of course! At 10 o'clock in the morning...
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre's Grand Gallery by one of the king's royal guards.
Did he just say, oh, cluck?
There I saw Prince Juan, King Louis Philippe, the corpse of Major Howell with a rose in his hand, and around 24 citizens. The citizens and the king himself all attest to seeing Major Howell taking the rose from Prince Juan's hand and then promptly dropping dead.
And what did the morgue uncover upon examination of the corpse?
The coroner determined with absolute certainty that Major Howell died of poisoning. Aside from a prick on his finger, there was no sign of external harm on Major Howell's body. Therefore, the poisoned rose must have been the cause of death.
Putting the pieces together does seem very implicative of the prince. I have no further questions.
Damn, I was hoping that the coroner's report would determine that the guy died from a freak heart attack or something.
That would make for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we aren't so lucky. Something else must be amiss in the old bird's testimony.
I'll tear it apart! Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine the witness.
Falcon, wasn't it? Don't waste the court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie on the witness stand.
I wouldn't accuse the inspector of lying, I just want to make sure that every base is properly covered.
This sounds like pointless nitpicking to me, but I'll allow it for now. Go on, Falcon, do your cross-examination.
10 o'clock.
Scared.
Oh. Okay. Inspector, you said that the coroner determined with certainty that Major Owl was killed by poison.
Correct. He stated the signs and symptoms were textbook. There is no possibility that his death was natural.
Ooh.
Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was?
He was not certain. At first, the coroner posited that it was plant-borne poison, like that of wolfsbane. But when he learned how fast the poison had taken effect, he noted that this was atypical of aconite. Consequently, he suggested that it may have been some newly engineered concoction.
A newly engineered poison, you say? Well, that only realizes that this was a very deliberate assassination attempt.
Indeed.
Yes. How exactly was Major Owl poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism?
His finger was pricked with a poisoned rose. He even commented out loud about it, seconds before dying. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attested to seeing and hearing this.
Is there any possibility that he was poisoned by something else?
Well, absurd thing to ask, JJ. You just heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die. What are you suggesting, that the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning?
Sure, that's what I am saying. I don't doubt that Major Owl was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause.
Unbelievable! Only a total buffoon could fail to draw the blatant link here. JJ, as tempting as it is to sit here and lecture you on basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of poison on the thorns of the rose itself. That should alleviate all doubt that the rose was, in fact, the poison delivery mechanism.
Actually, I can't tell him that.
Merde. I tried to ask, but why not?
Did you take my water?
Yeah.
We didn't check the rose for traces of poison. It just seemed obvious that the rose caused the poisoning, given the timing of the incident.
Well, then now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous thought. We pricked the finger of the defendant with the rose. There's no poison on the rose, then Prince Juan lives, and he is free to go. If the rose is poisoned, then the prince died. But that's okay, because the punishment will be just and fitting of the crime. A marvelous suggestion.
What is this, a witch trial? This isn't America, Severin. That's not how we do things here.
Calm your feathers, JJ. It was clearly a joke. There are far more humane ways of testing for poison. I'm sure the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence.
Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all.
Why is that?
Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by the police force. We burned it to ashes.
Such unprofessionalism.
If we have no way to know whether the rose was poisoned, then this whole trial ought to be called into question.
Nice try, JJ, but but through the process of reasoning by elimination, we can still deduce with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned. In other words, there was nothing else at the crime scene that could have caught.
Sorry. There was something else at the crime scene that could have contained the poison. Something the investigative police blandly overlooked. This chocolate we know so much about. Look at this.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
It is the paper wrapper with a piece of chocolate. It was found in the Louvre, the Salle du Tibre to be precise, and we can date its consumption to the day of the incident.
Not suggesting.
That Major Owl ate a piece of poisoned chocolate moments before he died? I most certainly am.
I'm glad Sparrowson didn't eat it.
Pretty convincing.
That's not bad.
Did you see this wrapper at the crime scene for yourself, Inspector?
The police force does not have the time to nor the resources to trail every piece of trash at every crime scene, I'm afraid.
In other words, you overlooked it. Astounding unprofessionalism. The prosecution is right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector.
I offer my apologies, Your Honor.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damned job properly. Get off the witness podium before I kick you off myself.
As you wish, I'll take my leave. Thinking I'm some sort of conjurer of cheap tricks.
So let me get this straight. This chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene?
Correct. And we'll find out more.
Next time on Game Over, guys.
Next time on Game Over, guys?
Next time on Game Over, guys.